Ladies and gentlemen, we're 7 minutes late, but that's okay. Nobody's keeping count. The Summoner Support Series returns. HatPerson, how you doing, dude?
Doing pretty good today, and we have a treat today. We do. So last week we asked for some Dominion. We haven't done Dominion yet. We got Dominion for you today.
Woo! Episode 10 special.
Woo! Double digits, baby. We made it. It's been what, 5 weeks now we've been doing this?
Yeah, 5-6 weeks. We do 2 episodes a night, but we had a 3-episode stint, but that should bring us to an odd number. So here's episode 10! Yeah, it's about 5 weeks.
Don't worry about it.
Go 5 weeks, sure.
Alright, so, let's see, I'm already loaded in. I'm pausing 5 seconds. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm nowhere near that. I'm just doing a tweet. League of Legends, Vanessa bringing me awesome hot chocolate. Thank you, Lovebug. And
hot chocolate sounds so good right about now, actually.
Yep. Awesome hot chocolate sounds good for sure. Alright, let's get this run. Where's my LoL replay at? There it is. No, they can't see it, but I will tell them all about it. Alright, Dominion Special with Locket playing Jarvan on Dominion. Loading up. Wow, that's a long Dominion game. Must be a good one.
I hope so, because Dominion games usually go, it's like 15 minutes. Yeah. So, it's about like a nice average time. And the reason I like Dominion a lot is just it's fun, it's simple, and if you really just need like 100 IP for something, you can get it pretty quick in Dominion.
Especially with the win of the day, yeah.
Oh yeah. This is like, it's kind of like going on WoW. I gotta do my dailies.
Yep, pretty much. You grind that win out. It's gonna be quite a challenge sometimes. So that's why you run 3s or Dominion, or even a bot game will get shit. No worries. So, episode 10, Dominion Special, Locket here on Jarvan. And oh, those must be the new summoner icons that I am not familiar with.
Yes. I mean, I wonder, I'm not sure if those came from a Chinese client or not, or if they're brand new or what, but
right,
I like them.
Paused at 5 seconds. So is that Flash? That's Exhaust. Okay.
That's Exhaust. We have Exhaust Ghost on Jarvan.
Yeah, I figured out the Ghost part. I thought maybe that was Flash. Yeah, okay, that's Exhaust. So Flash is that one. Ignite, Garrison. Okay, those are the other ones. Cool. Alright, so I'm at 5, you're at 5. We ready to go?
3, 2, 1, go.
Damn. Good time. So, who do we got here? We got Malphite, we got Ryze, we got Jarvan, Shaco, and Poppy. First thing comes to mind, that's a pretty tanky team.
Yeah, Shaco should be ridiculously annoying, because right now, like, one of the biggest things in Dominion is AP Shaco. Because just putting traps on points, it's just not a fun time, frankly.
Well, it's fun if you're Shaco. But yeah,
well, it's fun if you're Shaco, but for everyone else, it's just not really all that fun. And Malphite's just hitting the ground. He's just angry at life.
Kablamo.
But he's got... Oh, wait, no, I see why. He's got... Ryze has a Tear of the Goddess on him. What I see a lot, too, is I've actually been doing this a few times myself. Like, I'll play Udyr in Dominion, get a Tear, and just, like, keep switching through my abilities. I'll get, like, 200 extra mana before we even start.
Oh, I see how you do that.
That's pretty neat.
But it's a good idea, I mean, to charge up your abilities here in the beginning, especially things like Kassadin. Get a big ability boost out of that, and as you said, the Tier just cycle through them. Sure, why not? I'm kind of curious as to the item choices. We got, 2 gold per 10 items already on the field, and then Poppy's running with a pickaxe.
I'm pretty sure Shaco's going to be building that into a Deathfire Grasp. Not sure if what Malphite's really if he's going to keep that, or if he's going to build it into the crap, I can't even remember that armor now. You know that one.
Frozen, not Frozen.
I can't remember. I can't remember names. I wish I could bring up the store.
Don't worry about it then.
Don't worry about it. Either way, but I'm also surprised that Shaco took bot instead of Ryze.
Yeah, I'm a little curious as to that. He shouldn't be the best of laners.
Right.
But that being said, where's Akali?
That is a good question. She may be AFK'd.
Well, we're gonna win this top fight, no problem. 4 on 3. Yeah, Jax is gonna have to run back. We've got the exhaust and ignite. Gonna be that's a double kill. Riven, however, is pushing our bottom. And in Dominion, you typically want to go 4-1 split, 1 bottom, 4 top. I've seen some 3-2s in tournaments before. Doesn't work out the best. Not at
really.
all. And you just kind of get rickrolled up top. And now you can see the big pressure. There's 4 very healthy champions up here, and we got nobody defending this drill.
Yep.
Well,
So usually bot lane in most Dominion matches, it's just going to be a one-on-one for the entire duration with maybe an occasional gank here or there.
Like that.
Like that one. Rise is an excellent bot laner. Heimerdinger is the king of bot lane in Dominion. York's fantastic. I do Soraka bot lane. She's wonderful.
Yes, you love your Soraka.
I do love my gold medal Soraka. But Akali has finally joined the fray here.
Yeah.
She woke up. She's not too far behind because of the global XP gain.
Now, globally, yeah, she's not going to be behind too much in that regard. It's more of she just hasn't been helping the team. Now she's really behind. And it looks like Shaco actually went for a ninja cap, although he might pay for that with his own cap by these minions. You cannot ignore these minions, guys. There we go. Shaco already losing that, and Riven didn't even have to do a thing. No. That's pretty terrible. So now we've diverted focus from the top. Akali coming up here, although Malphite's going to ult in. The tower should be able to help push her off. As I said, she doesn't really have any kind of battle experience at this point. She doesn't have those splat level 6 yet, so she is a little bit behind in that regard. And we're focusing on Jarvan, right? So Jarvan has already gone back to town, has a phage.
Phage is a pretty good item, Triforce. The Trinity Force, fantastic item on Dominion, period. Because you don't really want to build anything like the bigger items like Witchbane, because those are more 5s endgame items. When you play Dominion, you just really want to focus on how much damage can I do at this very moment. You're not really building for a late game. Wow, Poppy shoving Xin. Poppy shoving Xin out of Jarvan's ult. That shield, that Aegis from Jarvan pretty much saved his ass. It's very well timed, and I'm surprised Xerath wasn't at a distance trying to poke people in that fight.
Well, he's trying to do his best poking. It's not quite working quite yet. We got a kill down south on Jax, but we have had 2 defenders down here, so we've been only holding this with 3. Now, if the red team, I guess it's red team, yeah, red and green. If the red team, kind of figures this part out, that there's only 3 top, we could definitely do some nice kind of rushing action since we have nobody bottom. That's exactly what we're seeing here with Malphite.
Alright, Jarvan's coming around, help engage with Malphite. He's trying to cover his tracks.
Yep.
But, unfortunately, I think this just may be a case of unfortunate teams, because Jarvan, is one of the premier tanky DPSs. Jax is the anti-tanky DPS. Xin is just an absolute DPS boss. I can see him having a lot of problems, specifically with Jax.
It looks like Kali takes out Rise. Jin is able to take us out. We get the counter kill, but now we've lost top. Shaco, I have no idea why he's still bot lane, but yes, he does have that Deathfire grasp, and he does notice, hey, 1 down, we got 4 now accounted for. The creeps are pushing the drill by themselves, and Shaco's able to equalize out this bottom, so now he has it. It's going to be a 4 cap to 1, although they've concentrated their power mostly here on top. The important part here is, though, they got the quest, they have that buff, an extra 10% damage, if they can use it correctly, can definitely bring a lot of pain.
So Jarvan is still kind of, let's see, he picked up Dagger, I think that's going to be going up towards a Zeal next. And we could definitely, absolutely engage on this Akali right here. That's just an easy kill. Xerath now correctly poking from tower, but
behind tower.
Behind tower now. It's a 3v1. He should have just kept going around.
I think that was an offensive garrison right there as well. So tower was not really helping into any big degree. Never go 3-on-1, guys. If you can go over here, you're going to stop the cap for like 1 second, but then you're going to die. It's really not worth it, because that 1 second of cap, you still lose 3 Nexus points, and then you're going to lose the point anyways, and now you're dead.
If you're defending a tower and your tower gets garrisoned, just walk away.
Or in that case, don't even go 3-on-1. Like, as I said, you're going to stop it by a second or so. That's maybe 1 point, but you're going to lose 3 for your death.
So now we got Ryze picking up the Storm buff in the mid. I usually prefer to have melee champs actually take the Storm buff just so we can get the most...
Well, Ryze is very powerful with it because he's very spammy.
This is true. This is true.
See right there.
And, we're gonna show Riven that immediately.
Yeah. Now we're a little too far into our jungle. Again, I don't know why we're even in the jungle in the first place, because we know the enemy team is respawning. We know they're going to probably come this way up here, and now we've died. We can't help. Poppy now has to go 3-on-1 situation. Maybe she's about to back. Yes, she's being smart. She could come in here to stop it for maybe a second, but instead she's going to go up there. They get drawn away. We might even be able to pick up a kill here on Jhin, although our looks like our Shaco died down south.
We did lose vision on Xerath and Jax for a moment. They're trying to get an attempted sandwich in on Poppy, but
yeah,
Ryze just cannot go 3-on-1 there. He just can't do it.
As soon as they came back, he had to have backed off. It's not going to work. Looks like Malphite's able to get a return kill onto Akali, although Riven's down here now.
Yeah. So Jarvan did complete the Zeal. Now he's got the Sapphire Crystal. He's almost going to be up at Sheen. Man, I'm forgetting everything tonight. What the hell? What's going on?
Poppy went with a Rage Blade. That's not the typical. Usually we do like to see that Triforce come out. Combo that with your Q. Oh, look at this Jax going 2-on-1 in the tower. He did the right thing there.
He did the right thing, but what really won the fight for Red Team was the fact that they were on tower.
Yeah.
Let's see. And yeah, we could have absolutely used a garrison up top, but of course we only have one, and Malphite is in possession of that. Randuin's Omen, that's the item.
We had 2 physical damage champions trying to hit Jax on his point, and every time he dodges he gets that stun, and the tower just keeps slamming in the face.
And he's just procking dodge counters.
Yeah, that was
in and out.
That was a bad,
not the best engage in the world.
Bad dive.
But here, now we can just pop up Xin. He's an easy kill because he's trying to dive. Xerath is still trying to poke away from a distance, but now he's correctly knowing to just walk away from this one.
Down south, the red team trying to push in. They want this point back. 2-on-3 though. I don't know. I think we've already
coming around.
No.
Shaco has nowhere to run, and I see no traps. I see no jack-in-the-boxes on this point.
Malphite's not going to win this.
Malphite's not going to win this unless if he had ult, maybe. But even then, it's just like, I'm going to ult 2 inches away, like the 1-inch punch here.
Well, the important part here is that we equalized. We're not just digging around in the jungle. We're not out chasing. We're not defending with creeps. We're going for these points because that's how Dominion works. You got to keep those 3 points to keep this going. Now Jhin trying to be a little bit annoying. Still no Triforce. 10 minutes into the game, he's going to get us down, but he's not going to be able to cap it. And now he's about to get sandwiched to boot.
Shaco does the right thing there. He places a box, then goes into engage. Xin is feared, and now it's just going to fall real easy. So Poppy's just going to stay behind, retake the point.
Nope.
And we got a little fight. It's Malphite has the buff. Xerath does not, but Malphite did have Xerath's ult on him for just a moment. It's just Xerath just can't get away. He should have just walked up to the movement speed buff and made an attempt to double back to win her own turrets.
Now Malphite's going to come up here. We're going to harass Riven out a little bit. Here comes Poppy. Beautiful placement. Right for the wall. But again, with that Rage Blade, it's not exactly the big oomph you're quite used to.
Yeah.
We had no Sheen to proc off of that.
Yeah, Rage Blade, usually you only see it on...
Don't chase into a tower.
Don't chase... Please, don't do it again. Malphite slowly walking away, just taking turret hits every inch. And Xin does manage to go down, and Jax is probably going to go down pretty easy unless he manages to get a huge stun off 4 team members. So right Malphite's probably just going to smack by Akali. There goes.
We've actually lost more teammates than they have. We haven't taken the tower. Right. This is going to be the ace if we can take him down. That was a terrible idea to go down. Looks like he'll live.
Ryze has to burn Ghost just to get away, but he's going to just end up trapping himself here. Akali's catching up. May not be enough. Boobin's buff runs out, and she just dashes forward and just smacks him.
Again, Poppy just nothing to go with it.
Yeah.
And now we've lost top. Because we're chasing around these heroes down here, we sent nobody top. Top is now going to be gone. They get the quest again. We're now down 2 quests, and we've lost our point down south due to creeps. So getting ace, terrible idea.
So Jarvan's trying his best to help out Poppy while her ult is up, but this is a 2v5.
Poppy's not
the rest
the damage. She's just
Poppy's not landing the damage. The rest of the team is defending points they already have.
Weirdly enough, though, Poppy has 12 kills to her name.
That's kind of strange.
Leading our team. AD Poppy with attack speed. It's kind of weird because you don't see her like soloing these people. She's just picking up the kills at the end of it.
The only thing with Rageblade is that you have to have a champion that relies a lot on auto attacks, and Poppy isn't really one of those characters. She's very reliant on her abilities. She's very bursty to do that damage. If you're buying Rageblade, you're assuming that you're going to be able to get 8 auto attacks to fully proc it in any given team fight, and that's just not happening. A better option, if you wanted to go for a hybrid build, would have been Gunblade, because at least that you have a slow, you have lifesteal, you have spell vamp, a lot more options.
And Jax is resistance.
Yeah. Got 2 melee champs going up against that Jax. He's going to keep on rocking stuns.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
Capture point. Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, 3v1 again. He can't take it. He tried his best, and actually
Since coming in, focusing Jarvan rightly.
Getting popped up, a lot of pop-ups right there.
Jarvan's being gutsy. He's being really gutsy here, but once Xerath shows up, just bursts him down.
Now Rise down south, unfortunately, starting to feel the pain from that Akali. Akali is snowballing decently. She has herself that Gunblade, and it looks like she's going for that Rylai's next. They're about to lose this bottom. I'm not too sure what Infinity Edge Poppy can do about it, but it does look like we're not accruing any points. Up top seems to be more of a stalemate. Nobody's getting the point. Nobody's getting the ticking down tickets. And we're going for Atlas.
Poppy pops the ult down bot, trying to make something happen. But it's only one person with burst can only do so much against 2 people with burst.
And speaking of burst, here goes that Shaco. Yeah.
Shaco places the box in the middle of the Riven just walks right into it.
Yeah, that was kind of silly.
Not sure what she was thinking.
Again, we're just sticking around here in the jungle. We go down. We still have no Atlas. Malphite on the run. Malphite's tanked up pretty nicely. No magic, Thornmail, Randuin. But look at that Xerath, man. He's not chasing. He's not going into the jungle. He's going straight for the point. That focuses us here on him. He's going to get away. He's going to take 2 people away when they really need to be heading down south because they're about to lose this point.
But what we should be doing at this point, we should be realizing that Akali is actually one of the contributing factors to winning most of the NV team fights. So we should be investing in oracles, or someone should be getting a sweeper. And Poppy's just going to dash right in on Xerath. It's going to be an easy kill. Also, something I noticed that did take a while to get, and Shaco was just coming around the back, trying to get his engage in.
Teak here, when he came down here, he saw Malphite fighting Jax, didn't go to help, which is the good thing to do because our point was being taken. We need to defend the point. It's not about kills. And as you see, Malphite was able to clean it up, no problem. Although the Joker's up top, sure, they got the kill, but they didn't get the points. So now we're still down.
Speaking of that, like the team fight we had earlier at top, while Jarvan was just plugging away at Xin, waiting for Xerath to come, Malphite was just kind of walking around in circles. He wasn't even really...
Yeah, I saw that too.
He should have been capturing the point. There's not really much he could have contributed to that team fight. There was one outright. He could have spent that time capturing the point instead.
And we got a 3v2 situation up top. We are going to trade kills. We might actually lose Rise, but again...
Rise comes back in, just trying to tack on as much damage as he can. Jarvan gets her in the ult, and he manages to squeak out. Gets them both under the tower, but the tower can't do enough damage to take either one of them out.
Well, we're going to get top, which is okay, and it looks like we've been able to defend against bottom, but this Jax, again, physical damage does not work against this Jax.
No.
Rightly so. He's running maybe 30% dodge at this point. And they can't take it. We need Rise down here to counter this Jax.
And Jax is doing the correct hybrid play. He's got the Gunblade. He's going to be getting his Trinity Force pretty soon. If not, next time he goes back to shop.
Yeah, there we go. A nice AP champion. 357 ability power on our Shaco. Yeah, that's a nice AP champion. He's able to take him out. And we should by now notice that we can't take Jax with our AD setups. Similar here to Akali. You can't take her alone. She's snowballed a little too hard. She's one of those super carries that like to do that. and we're gonna die. Should have gotten out of dodge. How many deaths are we at now? 8.
We are at 8
deaths
deaths
for that Jhin. Holy cow!
But we should be comparing ourselves to the enemy Xin, because like we're the two like biggest brawlers.
That
in
Jhin
both
has
teams.
12 deaths, but he's leading his team in points because he just keeps
it's
going for
captured
these
points.
points. Yeah, it's all about the points. It's not about the kills. We have our
Exactly.
Atmas. I don't know what we're gonna do with the Giant's Belt, maybe a Frozen Mount, because we've removed Warmogs now, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So-
But this is pre-patch.
Okay, so we still have Warmogs.
So,
That's fine.
so Warmogs is still up on the table, and even then, I wouldn't recommend Warmogs on Dominion anyway. You're never gonna build it.
You'd be surprised. But either way, we got 5 down here. We've already taken out the Xerath. Jhin up top, just defending the point, but there's nobody there. He should be pushing our factory as we're down here defending. If we got 5 down here, we have to push. Like, we're already down. Look at the points. We had such a point lead.
But I think right now we're just too worried about trying to kill Akali.
Why?
It took
She's
us
only gonna
that
die
long.
for like, what, 20 seconds, she's dead.
But we spent way too much time trying to focus on a kill and not on points. We could have left Shaco behind, placed some traps on the point, and just, we could have had a 4-person push bot. We could have had a tower already.
I don't like this. We're now
got-
actually losing. Again, guys, it's not about points in this game mode. It's all about the towers. Good garrison right there, neutralizing a lot of that tower damage. We get the kill, but hey, Akali's already up. She's going to come down here with Jax. Now Jhin is getting the point. Now he's going to go be annoying up top. This is going to force us to peel from bottom. And here we go. Shaco going back to town. He has to come up here. He cannot go bottom.
And by the way, we just left the one tower
Everybody
that
left?
we just got. Everyone left.
No, don't do that, guys.
No Shaco traps. No one left to defend while everyone's capturing, and it's just gonna let Rise die to this. The entire team respawning right there, right at the front gate.
I have to wonder if they do realize that when you die, you lose Nexus health. Actually, I think under 100 hit points, we actually don't lose anymore.
Under 125, I believe. I'll have to
125?
double check that number.
So yeah, we've passed that number now, but just in general, you got to keep that in mind. Every time you die, you lose 3 hit points on your team. Now Malphite did himself a favor. He went up top. He got the point. He's playing around with them in the jungle, trying to stall them as this push down here is about to get disabled or destroyed.
There's a very good ult on Xerath. It's just unfortunate that we didn't also grab Akali in that.
Malphite finally going down, but all that armor served him well. We now have the points. They are now ticking down, but we need to start sending someone top. Do not go through the jungle. Do not engage this. He's not good on you. But now look at this. They've split up. One to the left, one to the top. That's actually going to really devastate us unless we can kill Jax right now. Well, we got the exhaust out.
It doesn't really quite seem... Well, can he squeak away? He grabs the health.
We're going to lose this top, though.
Why are we not attacking him? We have... Everything's on cooldown. That's why we could have just stabbed him with the Dragon Strike and he would have been dead. We could have just stabbed him.
Now, okay, Jax goes down. Looks like the ultimates come out. Jin's going to go down. We're going to die, but we got the point. Why is Rise up here?
I don't know.
Rise needs to be down here. We're about to lose his next point, and that's actually going to put us at a 4 cap.
Yeah, we could have saved ourselves. We could have just immediately after getting that death started capturing the tower. And we could have killed Jax way back when he was trying to grab that health. We could have just queued him, and he would have died. He was low enough. It was just a matter
Close
that
game, man. 76.
and now Xerath just parked right outside the front door, just zapping people as they come in.
That's what you want to do. You want to keep your enemies in the base because they can't leave. They can't do anything.
This is spawn camping in LoL. This is the LoL version of spawn camping.
And
Actually,
lots of death going down.
That Jarvan ult actually worked against his own team because the rest of his teammates were just on the rim of that crater watching Jarvan try and take that fight, and Xerath was just around the corner zapping people as they were watching.
Yeah, Xerath had an amazing position right there. He just had the range. He was able to land the damage, and because that we were being spawn camped, we could not send any help to top, to Rise. We've now lost the top turret. We're getting 4 cap. This is not good. We need to make something happen here. You see the pings going down. They want to go for the Boneyard, and unfortunately for them, spawn timers are against the clock for them.
We are rightly focusing Jax. He's lower on the health bar.
I wouldn't focus Jax.
I'm sorry. While he was capturing, I'm sorry. While he was capturing, we hit him out of the capture. Then we focused to Xin.
It's good for Ryze to focus the Jax because he can't dodge any of that.
Yeah.
But look at this. 4-cap coming back.
Man.
And it's 76-27.
Unrelentless.
If we can't keep this, we're about to get top. Nobody's sending it there. It looks like we might actually be able to keep this. We got the Fortify going.
Malphite, please tell me your ult's up.
No, he's not going to dive it.
No. And Akali just escaping from everything.
There she is.
There she is.
Oh, she's
going back to her
going to die with honor.
She's going to take one turret hit.
Okay, we cannot lose any points at this time. We cannot lose any points. We cannot afford to be fighting in the jungle. We need to keep our 3. We got to get our defenses going. We need to send someone on top, although it looks like Ryze has it all in hand. Fortunately, Jax comes back. We need to send someone up there right now. And it looks like are we ghosting? We don't even have ghosts. Never mind.
Yeah, Jax had a little AFK moment. He sees the... Yeah.
Oh, that was a
really like a gut reaction.
Mistake from Jax. Why did he not even click the turret?
I don't know.
Took so much damage. This actually might let us win. We got 2 top. Shaco needs to go bottom. Unfortunately, I don't think Malphite's going to be able to keep this. Unless he has an ult. Some magical ult.
Please tell me you got an ult. Malphite, please tell me you have an ult.
No, but Ryze will be able to clean up.
Ryze
there you go. There's the Malphite ult.
Done.
We're going to come in. Good. We're still holding the 3. Shaco getting very adventurous. I wouldn't recommend that, but of course he thinks it's worth it. He's not going to get the point, unfortunately. But he has peeled pressure from bottom.
We just need to be placing boxes as Shaco to be covering our tracks, just so we don't get jumped on.
He needs to put them at the common spots, the health, the walks, or this movement speed modifier. Put him
on the turret. Put him on the turrets. Be a defender.
Put him at the storm crystals.
And he's AP Shaco. That's your primary mode of damage in Dominion. Utilize it as much as you can.
Look at top. Jhin is hesitant to go in. Rightly so. We got all the spam going down. We got the kills in the mid. Unfortunately, we did not win up top, but Poppy should be able to clean that up. She's running around with a movement speed buff into the wall. Come on, there we go.
Easy.
She have that Sheen yet? Yeah, she has a Trinity. She's now pumping those deeps.
Garrison going down on the bot turret, but we're not even close to it. It's kind of wasted.
I thought maybe we were going to dive.
Yeah.
See, now we're doing what they were doing to us. We're trying to keep them in their quadrant so they cannot come to our points. We're still holding the lead. All we got to do is keep them busy. All you got to do is keep them busy. That's what they were doing to us earlier. They were able to take it. We've now reversed it. Looks like we're actually going to be able to keep this. But wow, I mean, so many back and forths this game.
This might be it. We've all forced them to defend that one tower, and we're actually going to be taking this one.
Callie's not going to get top, and that's it.
Yeah, not going to be enough time.
So
now,
again,
I know usually we don't cover games where our team wins, but you know what? This was incredibly too close. But I would say that we would have lost this.
We had like a 200-point lead at one.
We had a 200-point lead, and we lost a huge, massive chunk of it, just because we were focusing on kills and not on points.
Or you're sending like 2 AD to go against the Jax, who's on a turret,
right?
And he just keeps dodging and throwing out stuns. Like, turrets hurt, man.
I will say if Jax didn't do his little bit of derping around top turret in those last few moments of the game, and if Akali was present at the start of the game, I think we would have lost this.
It was too close for comfort. If you're up for 200, there should be no reason why we get down to a 23-0 score. Should be no reason. And we even had a little bit of advantage. Akali was AFK for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that we had a nice little head start to keep top tower. But also, when you play Dominion, when you grab a tower, when you have like 3, 4, 5 people all grabbing one tower, don't all leave. Especially if it's on your opponent's side of the map. Like, leave one person to defend just so they're there. And Shaco was the perfect defender on this team, and he just decided to keep backing and playing offensively. AP Shaco not using traps effectively.
I didn't really see a lot of boxes either. No.
Yeah, common thing for Shacos to do: go AP, place traps on movement speed buff areas, health areas, and just on the turrets.
Yeah.
It's fantastic defense. Wonderful defense.
Just like Teemo, just like Nidalee, just like Caitlyn. Anybody with a trap mechanic. Sure.
Absolutely.
So there you go, guys. That's our special for the day, the Dominion episode 10. And big thanks to Teak Lockett? Teak Lockett. That was his name.
Yes.
Showing us how Jarvan is done, but yeah, way too close for comfort.
Stick with your team. Don't tower dive on Dominion. Those turrets still freaking hurt. Item builds, not too bad. You know, Trinity Force is absolutely the right call for most melee DPSs. But stick with your team.
Probably eventually got one. You just saw her damage.
Yeah, probably eventually got one.
Skyrocket. Yeah. I like it as Ezreal with the Trinity, Poppy with the Trinity, Aurelia with the Trinity.
Everyone gets a Trinity.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Trinity for you. Trinity for you. Everybody gets a Trinity.
That was not a terrible idea either. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, episode 11 going to be coming up. Back to Summoner's Rift. I hear we have a Nunu.
We do have a Nunu.
We do have a Nunu. All right. So, guys, we're going to hit that up. I'm going to kill the stream. Let the whole encoding thing go happen, and we will be right back. Go tell your friends. Come on back. We're not going anywhere.